Today, we will briefly touch on unemployment numbers, Treasury announcing marketable borrowing estimates, and current US budget deficits. So, millions of Americans filed for unemployment benefits as this crisis continues to weigh on the US economy. First-time claims for unemployment benefits totaled around 3.8 million in the week ending on April 25th, and this brings the total of first-time claims to 30.3 million, or 18.6% of the US labor force, as businesses around the states have laid off and furloughed workers during these stay-at-home orders. Rising unemployment will weigh on incomes and consumer spending, which are the largest contributors to our economy. Personal income during the month of March fell by 2%. Personal consumption expenditure fell by 7.5%, and it's still unsure how many people will lose their jobs in the weeks to come, even though businesses like retailers, hotels, restaurants were among the first ones to lay off and furlough workers during these past 6 weeks. Economists are predicting now that the layoffs will start to impact elite jobs as well. As part of the $2 trillion CARES Act package signed last month, Congress expanded unemployment benefits to include an extra $600 per week on top of the state benefits for only up to 4 months. The Treasury Department just announced today that it will borrow $3 trillion for this quarter. The Treasury Department said in a statement that the increase in privately held marketable borrowing is primarily driven by the impact of the outbreak, including expenditures from new legislation to assist individuals and businesses, changes to tax receipts, including the deferral of individual and business taxes from April throughout June until July, and an increase in the assumed end of June Treasury cash balance. On top of this $3 trillion borrowing, the Treasury said that it anticipates another $677 billion in the third quarter. First quarter, as it can be seen from this graph, the first quarter borrowing totaled $477 billion. Since March 1st of this year, national debt has grown by $1.5 trillion to $24.9 trillion. That is a 6.4% increase. The budget deficit so far this year has reached $744 billion. The CBO projects a $1 trillion deficit by the end of the fiscal year of 2020. As it can be seen from this graph, budget deficit in March of this year was $625 billion, and now in April it is $744 billion, which is around $50 billion more than the budget deficit of April of last year, or around 7% increase compared to the same period last year. Therefore, according to all of the data that we have shown in this video, it will take some time for the labor market in America to bounce back. Also, it will take some time for the unemployment to reach the 3.5% level, which was back in February of this year. So how high the jobless rate will go and how long it will take to come down again, it will depend on the shape of the economy, on the shape and recovery of our economy. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to this video. Please subscribe and like this video, it really helps our channel. Also leave any comments below or any questions, concerns you have regarding this video. Thank you so much.